Hey guys, it's Ed from Dual Brain MTG here, and we have another discussion. Today, we're going to discuss single card saturation in the market. Let's talk about
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
it. Okay, so saturation and the secondary market. Let's discuss this, right? So a couple weeks ago on the what's it called, the roundtable, we were having a discussion about double masters cards and recovery, right? And I mentioned a card, and someone jumped on me in the comments about how it's a playable card. And see, that's the thing. I wasn't talking about it from that aspect. But like I thought about it. I didn't respond because I wanted to develop my response a little bit more. What I was discussing wasn't the playability of the card. A lot of these cards are extremely playable. What I was discussing is the secondary market and market saturation for individual Magic cards. Okay, the card I was discussing was Pillar of the Paruns, and I think it was interpreted as me saying it was a bad card. And no, it's an excellent card. Actually, I was looking at it 2 years ago when I bought a couple of Dissension boxes because I'm like, OG Shocks, foils, they're Diesel and Pillar of the Paruns. Like, that's a major card. I read it. I'm like, it's a land that does all this. Great card. Yeah, obviously I put it up while I'm talking about it. Okay. The thing was, like, I know it's a great card, but I believe that it was in a later set. So I think that the market almost has or had the amount of copies that it could handle. And then they reprinted it in Double Masters 22. Let me make that not shiny. I messed it up. and and the price dipped real low real fast. And I think it's because there's like a saturation point when it comes to certain cards. Like we saw it with Tarmogoyf. It resisted the original Modern Masters reprint. It started to go down with every subsequent reprint until it's just like mediocre card. It's not what it used to be. Tarmogoyf used to be a $200 card. Market has reached saturation. Now all the players got their copies, and the people who wanted to collect it got their clean copies, and now there's still copies. So yeah, market saturation. It's a major thing, and I think certain cards that were reprinted in Double Masters, and this is what I've been saying about how Wizards does its reprints. Like they throw stuff in there that's old and valuable because they think that's a reprint we want, but they don't understand market saturation. And so when they throw stuff like Mana Echoes in Double Masters 1, Mana Echoes from Onslaught, it was like a $50, $60 card, and it went down to $10, $15. It was ridiculous. What about Patriarch's Bidding? Look at that card from Onslaught. This is another card. Great cards again. But there's a saturation point that I believe the market was pretty near. And once you reprint a card that's already saturated, that's how you kill the reprint equity in a card. Other cards that I could see coming close are like Thruming Stone. And now, this is going to be a hot take. But I believe Mana Drain and Fetches can eventually reach market saturation. Look at, okay, let's talk about Mana Drain. It wasn't reprinted for a million freaking years, 25 years or something. And then it was reprinted in Iconic Masters. And then again in, Commander Legends, and now again in Double Masters. And it's like, and did they do it in Double Masters 1? I don't think so. But still, look how much the card went down. Okay, it used to be a major hit, and Iconic Masters jumped up for a while because in between Iconic Masters and when it was reprinted in Commander Legends, it was like, whoa, it went up to $160. When they reprinted in Commander Legends, it dropped to a third of that, and it's still at a third of that. The only copy that's really what it was worth originally is the Legends copy. And that makes sense. But like, you can see how it went on a harsh decline. It's because saturation point again. Like, I don't think we can take another Mana Drain reprint without really hurting the price of the card permanently. I think some of these saturation points are permanent saturation points. or semi-permanent, you know, very long time. I believe that there's some cards that can reach saturation point that haven't yet. Stuff like fetches. How many more reprints can fetches take before everybody's got their play sets and all the collectors have their collectible ones? I don't know, but I'm telling you, the market's getting saturated with these reprints. I don't think Wizards is going to change their reprint policy or the way that they do their reprints. So I think we're going to see this as a problem continuing on for more and more and more sets. We're going to see anything of value reprinted. Think Deserted Temple from Odyssey. Think Cover of Darkness from Onslaught. It's just, I don't know. I wish they would be smarter about it and maybe do things thematically at least, so it's not just like random cards thrown in there, you know? Like, at least in the first Double Masters, they tried to stick with the stupid double theme. They didn't even try this time, guys. It's, I don't know. I'd just like to see more intelligent reprints from Wizards. Anyway, I hit my camera and now it's shaking, so let's call it there. If you guys need to come around on August 13th at 8 p.m., it is my 1-year anniversary live stream. We're going to be raffling an Urza Saga tournament pack and maybe a Mirage starter and Tempest starter. 8 p.m. Eastern on August 13th. It's going to be fun times. Come by. If you're going to be buying any Magic cards today, please remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description. It is free to use, and how you use it, you just click on it and shop like normal. It really helps out. Check out my Patreon. I'm still trying to do some OG box breaks, but need more people. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?